be going down, people of the world? Redbeard, Couch, beer review. For the beer of the day, we've got a bottle of Fuller's Vintage Ale. This year's bottle, Fuller's being out of London, England, and this is a 8.4%. I don't know if I've had any of these vintage ales before. I feel like one might have happened on a beer analysis over on Nick's channel, but I don't know. So, look, see at the bottle cap. You want to focus on the bottle cap for me? I believe in you. There you go. Yeah. Griffin Brewery. Okay. Fuller's by Griffin? I don't know. Let's crack it open. Let's see. It's close that time. Ooh. It wants to say hello. Let's see what we got. Looks kind of nice. Got a deep, deep red hue to it. Little kind of tan-looking head. Hey, person whose name you told me what to call you, and I can't think of what to call you. I've been well. Cheers, good sir with the unpronounceable name. This is weird. It's got like kind of almost a citrusy, almost like an IPA thing going on, but then there's like malty going with Jay. There we go. It was Jay. I remember. Cheers, Jay. It smells really interesting in a good way. Let's give her a shot. Cheers, J-Man. What be going down? This is interesting. Lingering, juicy. This beer might be beyond my palate, but I like it. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. It's quite sweet. And the juicy, citrusy thing. It's almost got like an IPA that's gone off. Like the malty character you don't want in an IPA, but the hops are still there. It's very confusing to my brain. There is zero hint of this being a bit on the higher ABV end, like 8.4. Nope. Wow. I am mildly astonished. Let's read. An annual limited edition brew, Fuller's Vintage Ale is the most special beer to leave our Griffin Brewery each year. Our 2024 Vintage Ale is a harmonious blend of our traditional vintage flavor profile with a twist of modern citrus hops. I called that. We have used Crystal Extra Dark Malt at the core for hints of Christmas cake and raisin. I'm getting raisin. Is there? Yes. Working in tandem with the marmalade and fruitcake flavors of our famous Fuller's yeast, brewed using Pinot and CF299 hop varieties, it delivers lemon, peach, and herbal flavors, complementing the malt and yeast to create a distinctly classic vintage ale. As with every vintage ale, this bottle-conditioned beer is made to mature. Therefore, while we always state a best before date, the flavors will continue to develop for many more years. A natural sediment will form, so store upright and pour carefully. Maybe I should grab another one. Maybe. J-Man, it's currently 3 a.m. I got home from work recently. So, yeah. Work until 2:30 in the morning. Good times. This half a best before date isn't on the bottle, or I don't see anything here. Oh, excuse me. There we go. December 31st, 2027 is when they're saying best before. What they're saying is just keep it. Let it sit in your cellar for who cares. Yeah. Water, malted barley, invert sugar, yeast, and hops. I don't know what invert sugar is. Oh, some more on here. As with every vintage ale, this beer is brewed to mature over time, bottle conditioned, and it's the same thing, but it's the same thing, just worded a tiny bit differently. It's hilarious. Hops, color, traditional from the grain. Need to all grain. Making a podcast. Cool. Yeah, no, the citrusy notes are definitely coming from the hops. It's weird. It tastes like a bad IPA that they re-dry hopped or something to bring the hops back to life almost. It doesn't make sense in my palate. Except I kind of like it. I don't love it, but I like it. Yes. I believe people on Untapped probably had things to say as well. Where'd my mouse go? 4.04 out of 5. 701 ratings overall. Not too bad. Still pretty new release, it seems. Oh, yeah, the ABV's gone, J-Man. I mentioned that just before you showed up. Zero hint of this being 8.4. Stupid smooth. Almost like drying out my mouth as I drink it, though. Yeah, a little bit of peach is there. Definitely that flavor I couldn't really put my finger on. Raisin is there in a big way. Kind of that stone fruit flavor. Yeah. Ingredients are there. There's no brewed on date, but it's 2024. It's a beer to be aged. I'm not going to fault them for that. They have a best before. 8.25. I like it. I don't love it. It's tasty. I want to say it's probably like the one yesterday where it was a little on the pricier side. I do have my phone and my app. Let me quickly check that. Let's just go vintage ale. Sure enough. Yep. Actually, compared to the price I paid for that Blood Brothers barrel-aged ginger beer that I tried last night, this is $10.35. That was like $12.95. Although honestly, I'll say I like that a bit better. That was a stupid, insane sour beer that just made my mouth happy. Is the body on this one? It's a little higher than medium, I'd say. It's not thin. I think overall it might just be a little bit too sweet for me. It's like really kind of toffee, caramelly, sugary. So that sipper, this will be sipped on for probably an hour or so. And with that in mind, I'm done. And that's it. Tomorrow, perhaps something like this around this time again, because that's how evening shifts work. And until then, J-Man, the two of you, thanks a bunch for being here. And yeah, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Peace out.